A police spokesman said the troopers were sent into Al-Aqsa after suspects who had barricaded themselves in after running confrontations in the surrounding compound, during which masked men launched firecrackers from handheld canisters. There was no immediate word of any violence in the mosque, whose older male worshippers said they had been allowed to exit after being searched. Witnesses later saw around 20 younger men detained by police, and said mosque prayers later resumed. Police put the number of arrests at 24, and said 4 of its officers were injured in the melee. Muslim authorities said dozens of people were hurt by Israeli police stun grenades. The continued Israeli attacks against occupied Jerusalem will increase tensions and will drag the region into a religious war that we have long warned against, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas's office said in a statement. In Gaza, medics said a man was killed and 45 other people wounded by army fire, bringing to 153 the Palestinian death toll during weekly demonstrations launched on March 30 to demand rights to land lost to Israel in the 1948 war of its founding. Israel says its lethal tactics are needed to prevent armed breaches of the Gaza border which, it says, the enclave's Islamist Hamas rulers are encouraging to distract from domestic problems linked to a grinding Israeli-Egyptian blockade on them. Hamas denies this. While many foreign powers have censured Israel's handling of Gaza, the United States has echoed its blaming of Hamas. The 4 months of Gaza tensions have also seen cross-border shelling and gunfire exchange. Over the last week, an Israeli soldier was killed and another wounded by what the army said were Gaza snipers, and 7 Hamas gunmen died in air strikes. Israel has also lost tracts of farmland and forests to fires set by kites and helium balloons, laden with incendiary material, and flown over from Gaza. The Israelis have responded by preventing the entry of non-essential commercial goods to Gaza. In the occupied West Bank, another territory where Palestinians want independence, a teenaged Palestinian knifed a Jewish settler to death and wounded 2 others on Thursday before being shot and killed. The settlement attack was condemned on Friday by the United Nations, European Union, and the United States.